Yo, what is up? This is the finale to What If Naruto Was a Hollow. Last time we left off with Aizen getting just fucking getting destroyed by Naruto. And basically now Naruto has returned to his world after Ichigo ended up more or less mutually confessing his love with Senna and all that shit. So now he's back in his world, and as he came back to his world, he sees Kaguya. All of the people have been drained of their life force. Now, again, I'm going to explain it by this. How did she was she even brought back without the ghetto statue? And the ghetto statue, you need the chakra or all the tailed beasts. Now, they did have the two twins, the two brothers that actually made the ghetto statue in Naruto's place at first. So that's how they got that. Now, as for all the other tailed beasts that he ended up killing, they resurfaced. They just happened to resurface at an uncanny amount of time, and which led to them actually being taken in to become the ghetto statue. Now, let's get straight into this. Naruto sees Kaguya just parading in her new world of just darkness and constant just death. There's no one, no sign of life at all. It's like a barren wasteland. Naruto's a little ticked off. After all the fucking work I put into just to make this place good again, and this is what she has to come and do? This is what fucking happens? This is bullshit. So he's a little ticked off, and he's thinking to himself, well, I'm gonna destroy this bitch. She's gonna get what's coming to her. That's when a Holly Bell asks, can I try fighting her? He's like, oh, sure. He knows just off of the power level, he can feel that she's much stronger than Holly Bell, but he wants to see how well Holly Bell can do. So she ends up going up and she starts trying to fight. She throws a punch, but Kaguya just tanks him easily. She's not phased, and she ends up throwing down Holly Bell, and Naruto catches her. Says, I think I'll have to do this one for you. Now, she is above Naruto's level for now, but since she's above, the Hogyoku begins to actually sense that. So if Naruto gets his ass beat, then he'll be able to power up. Even if he doesn't, he'll just start evolving since he's now fused with the Hogyoku. Now Naruto rushes forward on even speed with her. She's nowhere near as intelligent as a fighter, so he has the big advantage there. He's in his second release state, of course. He's begin swiping down. He's attacking her. Just all of his one of his tails wraps around her, yanks her, and throws her towards the floor. As he flies down underneath and just kicks her back up, then he more or less uses his speed advantage to actually get there again. And he begins beating down mercilessly on her. That's when Black Setsu starts giving her commands and helping her actually in fighting, and she begins using her overwhelming durability to beat on him. Now the Hogyoku realizes that they're both around the same strength, and Naruto wants to beat the strongest. So he begins getting encased in a white, like a white cloak. Suddenly his entire body's full of this, just covered in all white. And then it shatters. And he's just in his same original second form. But his spirit energy and his just reishi is so strong, it's sensed all the way to the real world in Ichigo's dimension. Now Ichigo he's talking to Senna, and suddenly he's like, is that Naruto? Isn't he in his world? How can I sense this overwhelming reishi, this overwhelming spiritual pressure? Naruto's just smirking. This is the end for you. Now Kaguya, being the idiot she's brain dead, and Black Setsu not being able to sense just spiritual pressure is all cocky. Well, you think you won, as they teleport him to another dimension. Naruto just scoffs. This battle's already done. He slices down Kaguya in one fell swoop. As he slices her down, she actually lets out a screech of pain for once. Naruto shoves his hand in between, right up her gut, which actually leads up into her spinal cord, and rips it out. He laughs as she falls to the floor. She's dead. She can't come back from that. She's not like immortal. She doesn't age nearly as fast. But yeah, that's she's dead. Black Zetsu crawls away. He's trying to get away. How? How could this have happened? How could how could Mother have died? This doesn't make sense. She's the strongest after all. Naruto's power is starting to shake the entire just universe. Well, the worlds in the universe, and the world begins deteriorating underneath his feet. Explosions are happening. Volcanoes are rupturing. Naruto steps down and just steps entirely on Black Zetsu. So you're the piece of shit that caused this world to go to hell. That pisses me off. I don't like it. So it's time for you to die now. He obliterates him in one full swoop of Acero. This destroys the entirety of the world underneath his feet. Now, of course, he grabbed Hollybell, and he ended up leaving with it because he can open up a dimension or a portal to where he wants to go back to back to Wakamundo, which then he can move back to where Ichigo is because he can sense him. Now, he did keep the portal open long enough to watch the entire universe's destruction, of how the worlds are just collapsing. And he didn't realize how much power the Hogyoku could give him. He has so much power now that if he goes into his second release state, it will destroy an entire universe in a matter of 10 seconds. He can't control it. So he has to stay in his base form. Which that's been strengthened too. But still, he notices just that sheer power. And honestly, it frightens him a little. Damn. Didn't know this Hogyoku thing was so fucking powerful. Hollybell just laughs. She's like, wow, damn, that couldn't have. You were already overpowered enough. I didn't know you needed to get that overpowered. He just takes her, just picks her up and they end up going. Now, as he goes to meet Ichigo, he's like, yo, like, I just destroyed my entire universe. You mind if I just crash here for the rest of my life? He's like, oh, sure, I guess. So, he gets his own place. Honestly, like, everyone there is so intimidated, all the captains and shit, they're not going to bother trying to fuck with him because he'll destroy them. He could destroy the entire universe, real simply. Now, that's going to be basically, I know it was a short part, but it was just a short conclusion. There was not much more I could do. If you want to know about Yubak would just get his ass cheeks handed to him, bro. Like, even if he did do anything, the Hogyoku would just increase Naruto's power even more. Now, so basically, that's going to be the end of this. The final part. This is the final part to the Hollow series. Maybe not have been as climactic as you wanted, but it's really how I saw it going down, seeing as how Naruto's so damn overpowered. There's really no way I could see Kagi competing whatsoever. And Momoshiki's entire world is fucked. If anyone survived, they're just going to be floating in space. That's it. So again, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I will be putting out the next part to, I believe, I'm not sure if I want to do the Deku series tomorrow, or I might do another part to the Ghost Rider series. Well, thanks again.